And we have more breaking news, some late developments in the PG&E power shutoff. The utility now in the process of turning the power back on after widespread and historic outages across our region.
11 counties have gotten the all clear, so that means now PG&E crews can begin the process of line inspections. It's the very first step in what can be a long process of restoring power. Those counties are highlighted for you there in red. It includes Amador, Calaveras, San Joaquin, and Tuolumne counties. 3 other counties, including El Dorado and Placer counties, have a partial all clear.
But as of late this afternoon, an estimated 600,000 customers are still without power. And even as those crews head out to inspect the lines, frustrations are building.
Live team coverage for you tonight of this power shut off and its after effects. Tonight we're going to start with KCRA 3's Mike Lurie, who just heard from the governor on the controversial power shut off. Mike, and the governor pretty critical of PG&E in his statements.
Absolutely, Gulston. We are live here at the Governor's Office of Emergency Services, where Governor Newsom was very, very critical of PG&E, calling the utility, in his words, greedy, mismanagement, and neglect. Those were words that he used in talking about the utility, saying they had put profits over public safety. He also said that he had had a very candid conversation with PG&E's CEO, Bill Johnson, telling him that PG&E must do better, must improve its performance, and that the power shutoffs cannot be the new normal. He gave an example of San Diego Gas and Electric, which does use power shutoffs. He said they are much more strategic in using that, and they use more of a laser approach, whereas PG&E, he said, has been too broad, too overly broad in sweeping the whole brush across Northern California. He said that has to change. And I asked the governor if PG&E was falling short of industry best standards. Here's what he had to say about that.
I mean, this is unacceptable. I've said it on multiple occasions. I'll repeat it. And we're going to drive these reforms hard. We're going to get through the next few days. We're going to hold them accountable to everything they're promising privately, everything they're promoting publicly, and every damn thing that we laid on our legislative package. Every specific legal requirement, we're going to hold them to account to make sure they accomplish the things that they're now legally required to do based upon our resolve to get this utility into the 21st century, so something like this doesn't have to happen again.
And the governor saying he will continue to monitor very closely PG&E, that he's had constant communications with them and wants them to improve their performance. He understands, he says, the frustration that people are feeling all across the state from having their power shut off. Meanwhile, the situation remains very volatile. Here at OES, we're monitoring a lot of fires that are going on. The governor mentioning there has been 270 fires in California in just the last 24 hours. Reporting live at OES, Mike Lurie, KCRA 3 News.
Mike, thanks for the update.
Well, in the meantime, Pacific Gas and Electric officials are holding a news conference right now on the shutdown situation. Let's listen to the CEO of PG&E speaking right now.
Commitment this time. Our website crashed several times. Our maps are inconsistent, perhaps incorrect. Our call centers were overloaded. To put it simply, we were not adequately prepared to support the operational event. And this will improve. Second, we commit to restoring power as quickly as possible. Now we have to wait for the weather to pass, then we have to inspect every line we turned off. That's about 25,000 miles of line. And then when everything is good, we can turn the power back on, and in a moment Sumit will tell you how many customers have already been restored. So that's the process. As I said at the beginning, I want to be clear on this. The buck stops with me on these events. I do have the benefit of 23,000 colleagues here at PG&E to help me, and a number of contractors. And they work the mechanics of the event, and they do it well. But here's why I bring this up. If you're upset about this event, do not take it out on those folks. We have thousands of men and women, literally thousands, out there right now working tirelessly to restore power, including many who actually lost power themselves. We've had employees shot at, punched, used profanity, cursed, all kinds of bad things. These people are here to help you. They're working for your safety, they're bringing the lights back on, and they actually live in your communities. So it's important that we let them do their work, because we need them to do it. I'll conclude with this. I personally have a very simple primary goal, and it's one of the reasons I came here to PG&E, which is to prevent any catastrophic events that have loss of life and property like the ones we've had over the last 2 years. That's my goal.